in markets. इकबाल वो जिसका एक बाल है सर पे कोई बात बहुत बहुत गरीब लोग हैं इस तरह के बहुत गरीब लोग हैं इस तरह के जो की बातें करते हैं वैसा कोई मतलब कोई नई चीज नहीं है कोई नई चीज नहीं है आप जिसको देखोगे ना आप जिसको देखोगे कि किसी ने कोई भी लेट्स से लाइक यू नो दे हैव अचीव्ड समथिंग इन लाइफ कोई ना कोई होगा बोलेगा ओह इसने बहुत पैसा बना लिया स्कैम So we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. So, Oanda FX is a regular broker, right? Regular brokers are great, no problem. Let's take a look at this. This is what happened on Oanda. See this right here? This is supposed to be a regulated broker, but if you were in sales on Oanda, you just got screwed. Look at this. Where did this come from? Where? This is the difference between having trash liquidity versus having great this is Dominion markets. There's nothing like this that happened here because we have one of the best liquidities in the industry. Oanda, a regulated broker, huge broker, been in the. What is this? This is 100% B-booked. You know, when you're B-booked, your losses are their profits. So, if you were in sales, boom, smashed everything, smashed you guys, made profits, and then came down over here. Move over. This is my first time moving in a proper gated community. And as a supercar owner, a super SUV, and a supercar owner, I don't really care about what I wear. Nope. So yeah, we're gonna start them up. Gotta get some permits today for certain stuff moving. Gotta register, man. This is just insane. Look at this. These plates. Wow. It's different. So this is what it feels like to unlock a Ferrari first thing in the morning and unlock it. Opens up. There's no petrol. You gotta get petrol for the car. Alright, let's start it up now. Right here, you press the brake. Press start. Move it. Yep, no gas. Gotta get petrol and gotta fix the thing over there for the tires. And then we're gonna see what we can do with the permits of this community. Here you got the AC stuff, more AC stuff. You got all this situation right here. Media, navigation, phone call settings, all this. Yeah, pretty cool, whatever, same thing. No, what do we know? Being a regulated broker does not mean your funds are safe. We know that through crypto exchanges. Being a regulated broker does not mean you're not going to be booked, which means your losses is going to be their profits. Does not mean that. Being a regular broker does not mean that honesty and transparency is going to be there. We all know that now. And the reason why is because their market share is decreasing because there are a lot of much better brokerages that are out there like Dominion Markets and many others that have really good liquidity fees, they have really good latencies, they have really good execution speeds, and that takes away the profits from all these big names. You know, and then these things, these liquidity spikes happen. So if this liquidity spike was just and like a problem on their end, they should say, okay guys, hey listen, we're gonna reverse all profits, we'll reverse all losses, and we're all good. But no, a brokerage makes way more money than this liquidity spike than they do normally. So that's what happened here. Slowly but surely moving is continuing. Getting stuff in. Decided to park the Ferrari inside because it's getting too hot. But man, this thing looks crazy. Honestly, I don't know because I'm sure everyone living around me, they've seen a black SUV and a black Ferrari parked side by side outside of the house. And I met one of the guys, and he asked us like if we're renting and this and that. No, we bought the villa. They're like, oh shit, okay. So I'm not sure. Maybe yeah, okay. So yeah, not sure. Not right now. So basically, when I got the Ferrari, it still got the Ferrari 488 engine. That's the Ferrari model. So I needed to get the plate 488. R stands for Raja 488. And then I wanted I knew I wanted a SUV, faster one. So for that, I needed Raja 4881. So we got Raja 4881. Then we got a third plate that's going to be for the wife's car. And that number is going to be, well, I still have the number. It's Raja 48800. So it's basically a flex here in the neighborhood. Well, in Dubai anyway, so yeah. I'm not trying to flex or anything, but this plate was for $22,000. Well, it was listed for $25,000, but I had to negotiate a little bit, so I got it for $22,000. This plate right here, since it has a 1 next to it, it's not 0. 0 is more valuable. It was like 1, so this was like about 10 grand. And the other one, 48800, was cheap. It was like 3,000, 4,000. But yeah, I mean, if this had no 0 on it, just a 488 like this would have been at least $90,000, $80,000, $90,000. But since it's got a 0, price dropped to $22,000. I used to have that issue too. I used to hold my losses longer. I used to be more patient with my losses, and I used to be impatient with my winners. But then I realized that, okay, how can I be impatient with my losses? So I started to look at market structure, started to look at candle structure, and started to manage risk as candles would break the previous lows, to kind of like, get more impatient with my losers, and to get patient with my winners, I would close 90%. And I would leave like a 10% running just to increase my confidence in holding trades. And I think that helped a lot. But that was like a work in progress for about a year and a half. It was like a week and a half, month and a half. It took like a year and a half to get into that mindset. Right, Zidan? He's got my watch now. You got my watch? Huh? Boom. Before I answer that question, you like my shades? Bulati, thank you, bro. So anyway, I still remember, I think everyone has that first winning trade. I think everyone has that aha moment that exactly what you need to do, and you kind of execute on that pattern, or like a market condition, or like the market open, something you've seen before. Everyone has that aha moment. I believe that the first trade of your day is the trade where you really focus on price action and you execute that trade and you actually win. After that point, now what happens is after that you want to make another win like that, which is not going to happen, so you got to take a break. So the aha moment was to just stop after the first win and come back the next day. That was the aha moment. Anything after that was just straight losses and dumb shit. So I get this question a lot. Best advice to become a funded trader, profitable one? I think a successful one. I think the first thing is to maybe become a profitable trader first without being funded. Because how the fuck are you going to be profitable through a funded program if you're not even profitable on your own account? So trade on your own account, be profitable there, kind of like, so that's like basically proving to yourself that you are profitable, you are successful, and then go the funded route. Don't go to the funded route if you're not profitable. You're just going to end up losing way more money than you ever thought you would. Absolutely. Look how things turned out for me. I just basically leveraged all the profits towards other businesses and assets and cars and watches. No jewelry yet, but any skill that you're good at, you're going to get paid for that, whether through the market, whether through fans, whether in sports, whether movies, like being in politics, whatever. Pick a skill and really aim to be the very best at that skill.
وقال الذي آمن يا قوم اتبعون أهدكم سبيل الرشاد.
So spread is directly proportional to volume. When there's a lot of volume in the market, when you see candles are bigger than normal, like 15-minute candle, you see if it's like a 30-pip candle, 40-pip candle, the spread is going to be higher as well. Because also at Dominion Markets, we don't have markup on spreads. We get raw spreads from Liquidity, and whatever spreads are offered at Liquidity, we give to the clients. Let's say sometimes you're going to see the spreads are going to be less than 1 pip on gold, and sometimes you're going to see spreads are going to be like 2 pips, 2.5 pips, because spreads are directly proportional to volume, and the more volume there is, the faster price is moving, the higher the spread is going to be, or the lower the spread is going to be. But the best spread in gold is mostly you're going to see around London session, around New York session. That's when you get the best spread. The worst spreads are Asian session, and especially when there's no volume. All right, here's the problem with parking this big ass car. Can't see the parking right there, nothing. So this is what I do. I go over here, switch over, go to camera, and then now look, this is for handicapped people right there. Now I know exactly how to maneuver the car so I can park it. Because this is a big ass car. Look, can't see anything over here. Nothing, right? But right here, even a dummy can park this car through here. Look, wow. Now turn it straight, and boom. Reverse a little bit on the curb. Perfect. Park. See, and you got all sorts of angles. Oh, I'll go to camera. You got all sorts of angles. You got the wide camera. You got the overhead camera right here. Look in the front. You got the side cameras right there. I mean, unbelievable, man. This is just insane. Look, you got cameras. Oh, what the? I didn't even know this existed. Wow. I'm just discovering this with you guys right here. I didn't even know this existed over here. Holy. Got the toe. What's this? Yeah, we don't have the toe, so I don't know. Damn. Learn something new every day with you guys. See? MashaAllah, Quran channel. So I get this question a lot. On demo, you're always going to be profitable. On live, you're not going to be profitable. The problem is because you're not emotionally attached to demo, you're emotionally attached to even like 1 cent on live count. So this is my advice. You follow this advice, you prosper. You don't follow this advice, you're going to perish in the markets. Start with a small amount of $100, right? Start with $100 and focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. That's all what you got to focus on. And then move on to the next day. In 4 months, you're going to see results. And I know 99% of people are not going to do that. And they're going to keep on asking this dumb question. I'm profitable on demo, but I'm not profitable on live, man. What do I do? And I'll say the same thing. Just 1 or 2 trades a day, buddy. Oh, yeah? You know what else is haram? You know what else is haram? Taking your own picture. That's haram. You know what else? Your credit card. You know what else? The house your dad mortgaged against the banks. That's haram. The car he mortgaged against the banks. That's haram. You know what else is haram? Looking at pictures of girls on your phone. Or looking at TikToks of girls on your phone. That's haram. Talking about haram. Harami. Money definitely buys happiness. Definitely does. Money buys. Oh, this is a great example. Look at this. So these guys, I think they got in some sort of a accident or whatever. And if they had money, they wouldn't be parked right here worrying about, oh, I put a scratch in some guy's car. They'd be like, hey, buddy, okay, here's the money, go fuck off. That's what happened. But nope, the guys are here wasting time because time is money. Time. If I get into some shit like that, I wouldn't have to worry about that because I'll alhamdulillah, I got money and I'll be like, okay, here's some cash, go solve your problem. And let me be on my way because I ain't got time to lose. Alhamdulillah, yes, Dominion Markets does work in Pakistan. If you're in Pakistan, you have the ability to do local bank deposits and local bank withdrawals from Dominion Markets. Anyone in Pakistan, you can do that. Local bank deposits, local bank withdrawals. We have that facility available to our brothers and sisters in Pakistan. Iqbal? वो जिसका एक बाल है सर पे कोई बात बहुत गरीब लोग हैं इस तरह के बहुत गरीब लोग हैं इस तरह के जो की बातें करते हैं वैसा कोई नई चीज नहीं है कोई नई चीज नहीं है आप जिसको देखोगे कि किसी ने कोई भी let's say like they've achieved something in life कोई ना कोई होगा बोलेगा ओह इसने बहुत पैसा बना लिया, स्कैम, ये स्कैम, वो स्कैम। लोग ऐसी बातें करते हैं, जलते हैं लोग, सड़ते हैं लोग। और मेरा काम क्या, मेरा काम क्या, और सबका काम क्या, सबका काम यही है कि जो किस तरह आपके सर्कल में लोग होंगे जो सड़ते होंगे, जलते होंगे, आप ऐसे ऐसे काम करो कि वो और सड़ें और जलें और चूहे सड़े उनकी। आप ऐसे काम करो, आप ऐसी चीजें दिखाओ उनको कि वो और सड़े, सड़ सड़ के मर जाएं, कि वो कब्र में जाएं और सड़ते ही रहें उधर भी। You can't, I'm sorry to say, like all these guys who want to deposit like $50 and grow that to $1 million, or $100 and grow that to $1 million, you're never going to be able to make a sustainable income. The point is not about getting rich. The point is, can you sustain your lifestyle from trading profits, and sustaining that lifestyle starting from $100 or $500? It's not going to happen. I think a logical amount to start trading, if you really want to see some decent sized returns that are going to make some sort of a difference in your bills or whatever, is probably going to be $5,000. I think $5,000, it's the best. Well, it's not the best. It's the preferred amount to start with, because from a $5,000 you can easily generate $500 a month. Easy, low risk, 1 to 2 trades, easy, $500 a month, $5,000. That's a great start. The single biggest deposit we've ever had was for about $380,000. That was the single biggest deposit we've had so far. The single biggest withdrawal we've had on Dominion Markets, apart from mine, was for maybe like $600 some thousand. Yeah, around 600,000. Till date, I think we've processed over 55 million in withdrawals so far over the course of 2 years since we've been operational. So we've done really well when it comes towards deposits, withdrawals. Our crypto withdrawals are same-day withdrawals. You get same-day withdrawals to your crypto wallet. Bank wires deposits are going to come back maybe in about a week, 2 weeks. But other than that, man, crypto is the safest, the fastest, and the most convenient way to move your money around. I'm coming close to the end of my journey of these question and answers, but I always use a hard stop loss. All the time I use a hard stop loss. There's no such thing as a mental stop. I know people who use mental stops and they're like, oh yeah, I can control my stops. No, you fucking can't. You know, like maybe if 1, 2, 3 days you can control that, but other than that, you won't be able to do that, and you're going to let the trade run in unlimited drawdown until you hit margin call. You know, so I always use a hard stop. I can manage my risk. I manage my risk better than anyone I know in the industry. Better than anyone. And I can say this with utmost confidence. I can manage my risk better than anyone I know in this entire Forex crypto industry. I don't know about stocks. I think Omar Ashraf is the best when it comes towards stocks. But yeah, so mental stop, yeah, I know. I used to do mental stops, but it's just foolish mental stops. Don't do that. I'm scrolling through Instagram and then Rolex shows me this ad right over here. You can't even buy these watches in the store. What's the point of showing an ad like this? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. Like, why are you guys spending ad money when you can't even buy these watches in the store?
To trade on my screen, I used to have one screen on the charts, and I used to have one screen of Roger Banks. I don't trade nothing like him, but I respect him as a trader. He used to always bang on about 1 to 2 trades a day. The way I see it is, he's in a position that I would want to be in, so he must be saying something right. That's what changed everything. Literally 1 or 2 trades.
You know, and you think about those low moments. What do you think?
That's what makes the journey worth it. Basically. Yeah, like even with the people like trading, for example, they might be going through hard times. Like I know how it feels. It's like you're literally like in a little box.
Mm-hmm.
And just how do I get out of this little box?
Were there any specific little steps that allowed you to change? I know you said look in one sense with that the payout stuff.